fromage fry. I got some more M&S crisps. So this is another M&S Food at Tesco's prices video, and I've already done the balsamic and sea salt. I think that's what it is, balsamic and sea salt, balsamic vinegar and sea salt M&S crisps, which I thought were Kettle crisps, and I've got some information coming about that if you haven't seen it. And now I'm having a go on the mature cheddar and spring onion crisps. So that says here, made using British potatoes, specially selected each season, so we are always using the best variety. Our potatoes are then thinly sliced with their skins on and hand cooked in small batches. Gluten free. We've got a red, 2 ambers and a green on the old traffic lights. Have a look at that. Right, mature cheddar cheese and spring onion seasoned potato crisps. Got milk and buttermilk and milk as the allergens. Suitable for vegetarians, and we have got how many calories? 498 calories per 100 grams. Right, so there's the ingredients. There's the nutritionals. Cost, same as the other ones, $1.70. So I compared them all to the prices of other supermarkets in that first one. So if you want to know, these are a little bit more than your average supermarket, but these are right in the mix, especially when you compare them to Kettles and Taylor's and the Co-op ones. Right, so what is the story on the Kettle crisps? Now, when I did the salt and vinegar ones, as soon as I opened them up, Kettle, just thought they're Kettle crisps. They look like Kettle crisps and they smell like the Kettle ones, because I've had them balsamic vinegar and sea salt ones loads of times in Kettle, and they just screamed at me Kettle. And when I tasted them, Kettle, they just were, the taste was a little bit diluted. The textures was exactly the same, but the vinegar weren't as strong. It weren't quite as strong. So anyway, I asked, does anyone know if these are Kettle crisps? And I had an excellent comment come in. So thank you. I think it was Shauna who sent the comment over. Brilliant comment. And this is what Shauna said. So this is Shauna 2646. This is an easy answer. I used to work for M&S at their office about 15 years ago. The hand-cooked crisps back then were Kettle. I know this as I went to the factory to see them being made. It may have changed, but in the past they were made by Kettle in Norwich. M&S always tries to use the best makers. They are not always to the same recipe as the main brands, but often by same maker. Yeah, that makes total sense. We've said this, and I've had chats and comments with people about supermarket branded stuff, and I've asked the question, is this been made by, a well-known company and they've just slightly tweaked the recipe about? And that comment pretty much confirms what we've suspected. So yeah, it looks like they are Kettle crisps. Wow, they are an amazing price if they are Kettle crisps, because at the moment The balsamic vinegar kettle crisps in Tesco's are £2.40. They're not on offer now. They're £2.40, and yet you can get, and that's for 130 grams. Or you can go to M&S and pick a 150 gram bag up for £1.70. It is just a slightly diluted version. Now, I don't think I've had the cheese and onion version of Kettle Crisps. I don't think I've ever had them. So I'm not going to be able to directly compare these ones. But I'll know if they're the Kettle actual crisps themselves. Right, let's have a go. Let's get in these. Yeah, they do look Kettle Crisps again. They just got a unique look about them, Kettle Crisps. Here, have a look. Get in, have a look at them. What do you think? So these are spring onion. Right, let's try them. Go. They're lovely. They're really nice. Do you know what? I'd always pick salt and vinegar over cheese and onion. I don't know why. I think it's when I was a kid, I always preferred salt and vinegar as a kid. But as an adult, I love cheese and I love onion. And I really should enjoy cheese and onion crisps just as much as salt and vinegar. But I think that's like a mental block thing in my head. These are as good as the salt and vinegar ones. They are. Absolutely loads of crunch. The quality of these crisps is really good. And that's good to know that M&S, on their own brand product, like confirmed in that comment there, they are looking for the best crisp on the market. So they've said, right, we want to do some hand-cut crisps, our own brand. We, rather than make them ourselves, let's approach the best crisp makers in the country and see if we can do a deal with them. And that's what they've done. You've got to hand it to them. And then they're knocking them out at a very reasonable price. So, you know, they deserve credit for that, M&S. These are really good. Really good crisps. Right, score. Thought I could eat all this bag. Score. The competition is very high. The standard of hand-cut crisps in supermarkets now, right up there. And these are slightly over the average price. So they're going to struggle to get in the nines, but for me it's an easy score. I've got to score exactly the same as the salt and vinegar ones. Balsamic vinegar and sea salt ones. You know, these are just as tasty. 8.8. 8.8 for me. You mentioned Chocolate Bar Andy that you shop in M&S, but you've never had their hand-cut crisps, I think you said. Honestly, mate, do yourself a favour. If you like Kettle Crisps, get down there, get some of these. These are good. These are really good. Got to have another one. Lovely. They are really nice. Definitely recommend, guys. This definitely falls into the category M&S Food at Tesco prices. Right, there we are, guys. That is another M&S Food at Tesco prices video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me and our boo-boo, the custard kid, here he come, again soon on another video. Take care, guys. Right, here we go, look. We've got head of security just waiting here now. He's just cooed up. They are bubbles. God. Oh, whoa, steady, he's underneath the table now. He got it. Oh, that was a close one. He'd have had the whole table over. There, my man. Good boy. Bonjour, guys.